Welcome back to Teshkid FX for another Fantom price prediction update, and in this video I'll be giving you the latest developments that have been happening here on the Fantom chart, where at the time of this recording we are trading below a key area of resistance at around the $0.6487 mark, and that is after trying to break above it with no success. And after getting rejected by that key area of resistance, we started a bit of a pullback to the lower side, where we saw a break below the 20-day MA here on the 4-hour chart. And after losing the 20-day MA, we continued pushing even lower, lost this trend line that we have over here, and we have made our low at around the $0.5224 mark. And after making that low at around the $0.5224 mark, we are seeing a very nice bounce to the upside, and giving you a measure from this low down here to the prices that we are trading within. You can see that the market is up by almost 10.11%, which is a very nice bounce to the upside. And before I give you my next target areas here on the Fantom chart, which has also continued to obey the Elliot structures, first give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and also check out the channel membership. And allow me to continue with the video here on the 4-hour chart by first giving you a quick recap of what has been happening before I give you my next price targets, where you can see that Fantom, after making its low at around the $0.16 mark, we started a very nice bounce to the upside, obeying the Elliot structures, where you can see that the high that we made at around the $0.26 mark, I'm terming it as the high for that first wave before we started this corrective structure, having this ABC corrective structure, fully maximizing the formation of that wave 2. And after seeing the low for that second wave, we started another bounce to the upside in the formation of this wave 3, making its peak at around the $0.3575 mark before we started a corrective structure in the formation of that wave 4. And after seeing the low for that fourth wave, we started another bounce to the upside in the formation of this wave 5, which has now given us a peak at around the $0.6557 mark. And after seeing this 5-wave structure to the upside, I believe Fantom has now completed an even larger Elliot wave count 1 to the upside. So I'm terming this 5-wave structure to the upside as a larger Elliot wave count 1 to the upside, and whatever we expect next after seeing the formation of a larger Elliot wave count 1 is a corrective structure in the formation of a larger Elliot wave count 2 before we can expect a wave 3, then a wave 4, and then continue pushing even higher in the formation of that wave 5. And getting a little bit into the details of the formation of this second wave, because I believe that is what is playing out here on the Fantom chart, I can first sketch out a minimum target area to the lower side in the formation of this wave 2 by connecting the Fibonacci's from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, and that gives me a minimum retracement area in the formation of that wave 2 between the fib level 0.382 and the fib level 0.618, and that lies between the $0.4691 mark and the $0.3529 mark, and that is the minimum that we can expect that second wave to the lower side to do. But in the formation of that wave 2, we also expect short-term bullish movements like what we are seeing at the moment. There are chances of seeing such a movement here in the formation of that wave 2, and here on the charts you can see that we have managed to break above the 20-day MA once more. We are trading above the 20-day MA, which is a move that could trigger even higher prices, give us a break above this trend line that we have over here. And in case that happens, then there are chances of continuing to push even higher. And in case we get to the key area of resistance at around the $0.6487 mark, there are chances of breaking through it, give us a retest of that key area of resistance. And in case the retest is a success, then there are chances of making one more high in what we could term as the formation of that higher Elliot wave count 1. So in case we see one more lower high over here, there are chances of naming it as the high for that higher Elliot wave count 1 before we can expect a retracement to the lower side in the formation of a larger Elliot wave count 2. But for me, I believe this could be the high for that first wave at around the $0.65 mark, and whatever we are seeing over here is just a short-term bullish movement before we can continue unlocking lower prices, get to this key area of support at around the $0.5 mark, and at that key area of support, then that will be another key decision point, because upon losing that key area of support, I'll be expecting to see a retest of that key area of support before we continue pushing even lower to fully maximize our red target area, which is down here. And in the formation of that second wave, which is a corrective wave, I'm also expecting to see an ABC corrective structure play out, having the wave C fully maximizing the wave higher Elliot wave count 2. And there are chances that whatever we are seeing in this short-term bullish movement could be the formation of this wave B. So there are chances that the high that we make in the formation in this short-term bullish movement that we are seeing at the moment movement could be giving us the high for that wave B before we continue pushing even low in the formation of this wave C to fully maximize our red target area. And once we see the formation of that wave 2, then I believe that will be another perfect entry into Fantom, so that we can be able to ride this bounce to the upside in the formation of this wave 3. So let's be patient and see how that plays out. And before I give you the long-term scenarios, allow me to take a look at the indicators, where you can see that on the RSI we are trading at around the 53 mark, meaning we have massive room for us to support both movements to the upper side and also to the lower side. Also taking a look at the MACD, on the MACD we have been able to print a bullish cross, fully supporting higher prices. So there are chances of continuing with this short-term bullish movement, manage to break above this trend line that we have over here, and maybe make a high in what we could term as the high for that wave B before we can expect even lower prices in the formation of this wave C to fully maximize our red target area. And jumping to the daily chart to give you the long-term scenarios that I'm expecting to play out. Here on the daily chart, you can see that I have this Elliot structure in red, where you can see from these low prices that we had been trading within, we started a very nice bounce to the upside, making it to an all-time high at around the $3.5 mark in what I'm terming as that first wave to the upside. And after seeing the all-time high, we started the bear market, where we had been seeing low prices in this ABC corrective structure, which took us back to around the $0.16 mark in what I'm terming as the formation of that wave 2. And after seeing the low for the second wave, whatever we expect next is a bounce to the upside in the formation of that wave 3, which is an impulsive wave. And I'm also expecting to see a 5-wave structure in formation, having the wave 5 fully maximizing our target areas to the upside in the formation of that wave 3. And I have a target area in the formation of that wave 3 here on the daily chart at the fib level 1.618, and that perfectly lies at around the $5.7395 mark, and that is the minimum that I would expect that higher Elliot wave count 3 to the upside to do. So that is what I'm expecting on the short-term scenarios and also on the long-term scenarios, and let's be patient and see how that plays out, and I'll be keeping you updated.